It's a little hard to tell if Zoom's on or not on. Done redirecting. Okay, great. I'm live. I'm so happy to see you here today. We are talking about chakras again, but now we're talking about what can we support our chakras with, which is really an interesting piece of this. Keep giving you, packing in as much as I can into these videos and trying to keep them brief at the same time. Well, right now, my desk is a disaster zone because I was pulling stones from here, from there, from all over the place. So let's get started. I'm Linda Babulic, and I'm dedicated to sharing the wisdom teachings to bring zest to you, today's executive woman. I take it, I interpret everything I've learned in the shamanic and in the ancient wisdom, and I serve it back to you so that you can make use of it every day in all of your relationships, at home, at work, at play. Gemstones and essential oils are really great tools to help balance the energy of the chakras, because too much energy isn't good, and too little energy isn't good either. Hear me? Okay. And yep, it's all good. We're going to talk about how they can reinforce the power of the chakras. So to use gemstones, and then I'm going to go over it in detail by chakra. So your gemstones, you can use them on the actual chakra centers, which we've gone over, you know where they are, and around the body. Don't put them on open wounds. We don't want that. And you've also seen people wearing power bracelets that have all of the chakra stones in them. That works too. To use essential oils, you can use it in a diffuser. I have my diffuser running right here beside me. I'll show it to you in a sec. You can rub it in your hands and inhale them, or hands over the chakra points. Hands on the wrists with the essential oil on it. Now, how to use the different colors of the chakra. Let me just grab my diffuser. It's right here. It's real pretty. And it's loaded up today. Don't want to pull it off. So the colors, just wear them. Wear the colors. So if you are finding that your throat is getting stuck, or you have a really important meeting to go to, wear something blue that will hold in that chakra and amplify that energy. And most important, balance the energy. That's what you're looking for, so that you're speaking your truth and standing in your power. And if your creativity is chakra number 2, so you want to, I wear a lot of orange, and there's other things that I can't really talk about on an open forum like Facebook, but it's there. There's a lot more stuff than what I can cover. I need to be cognizant of the time. How to use it? Okay, chakra number 1. So that's the foundation of our security. That's where we're sitting right now. The color is red, and the gemstone for that can be garnet, Jasper, ruby, or hematite. So these are, let's go do this so you can see. So these are garnets. Now, this is also the gemstone for people who are born, they have raven as their animal totem. All my granddaughters are garnets, and that's their stone for their sitting place, so birth sitting place. And the beauty about a garnet is they're all different colors. They're all different shapes. They all behave a bit differently. So that's a very good stone. And just so you get an example of it, I don't own any rubies, so I couldn't show you the rubies. Or you can paint a stone. There's nothing stopping you from painting a stone and having all the different colors that way, if that's a good alternative for you. Now, the essential oil for that is frankincense or rosewood. The challenge with essential oils is often they will label them with their own funky names. This is my, I'll go through every one of them, but this is my box of essential oils from one particular manufacturer of essential oils, and they have names like Joy. Now, I do have Sacred Frankincense, and it's quite marvelous. That was an extra one that I bought, but it could be purification. There's another layer under here. Layer under here. Tangerine, citrus, cedar, grapefruit. So sometimes they just have their own name. Purification, Panaway. What's this one? This is Northern Lights, Black Spruce. So they're all could be a little bit tricky that way. You will need to do your homework and find a reputable representative. If you don't know one, I do. I know a couple of them that deal with different companies, and a lot of companies have gotten into it, companies, other wellness companies. So let me know if you're in Canada. I've got Canadian people, US people. I can hook you up with some essential oils. Find out what's in it. Find out that if you're looking to have the first chakra of essential oils of frankincense or rosewood, that's what the funky name means. That's what's in it. They get very creative with the names of what it is. And chakra number 2 is about creativity, sexuality, the inner joy. They're housed in our sacral chakra, and that's orange. So it's not surprising. We could even say that that's where your zest is. It's in your orange sacral. And I'm very creative. I'm a visionary, and I have a lot of passion for everything that I do. And that's an orange stone. So the orange stone, I had this one behind me. Those are carnelians. They're orange. There. Here's my Carolinian necklace. You see, it has beautiful, beautiful necklace. You'll often see me wearing that. It has carnelian, and it has bloodstone in it. And it was handmade by a friend of mine who's an engineer. And she also makes necklaces, so it's quite beautiful. So that's carnelian. And that will help balance that out for you. And this is all in your notes. The essential oil for this, the other stones for the second chakra, carnelian, golden topaz. I have a smoky topaz ring. I didn't pull out. Tiger's eye, moonstone, they will all cover you for the second chakra. The essential oils for this are rose. And this is used to improve your mood, reduce your anxiety. That's what the rose essential oil will tend to do. Sandalwood or jasmine. Jasmine is used to help with depression, childbirth, libido. So in addition to balancing your chakras, these stones and essential oils work together to give you other benefits. And more research, and I love my research, is going into that to be able to see what exactly is going on here. Overall, it reduces your stress. You breathe more deeply, you exhale more deeply, which is hugely important. And anything that causes you to breathe better and to lower your stress is going to make you feel better and is going to balance things up. Chakra number 3 is the source of power, digestion, and self-awareness. That's the chakra that likes to hang around your navel area. And the gemstones for that are amber, citrine, and sunstone. Now, citrine, my bag of citrine. I'm not joking, eh? Like I have bags and bags of a whole bunch of citrine in there, but citrine comes in a lot of different shapes. Some of it's darker, a little bit more opaque. Some of it's more crystalline and clear, And it's the same thing with amber. Amber, you'll often even get little bugs in it because it's the resin of a tree that's turned into a fossil. And when it happened, there was a little bug in there that happened. That is citrine. And sunstone is also good. The essential oils for this is peppermint. And you know, when you drink peppermint tea, it's used to boost your energy. It aids your digestion. That's very good. And then there's an essential oil. I didn't know what it was. It's called cassia. But try the peppermint for that yellow chakra right there, your third chakra. That'll settle things down nicely. Chakra number 4 is your heart chakra. And that's to love both yourself and others. And the the gemstones for that are aventurite. That's one of them. Look at this. I love this. Yes, I'm a maniac on my stones. This is a whole bag of aventurite. Just feels so good on my heart to have aventurite there. To have this wonderful piece always sits right in front of my book behind me. That's where I took it from. It sits there and it opens my heart to my teachings, to whatever I'm doing. I'm surrounded by this so that my heart stays open. Another great opening stone, whoops, my card fell over, is the rose quartz. There's a beauty for you. And you don't have to carry around that big a piece. Where's my bag of rose quartz? Oh, that was easier for you to see. There's all my rose quartz in there. At events, I've given this away when I was speaking, when I had my own stage show. And I give them away because it opens people's hearts. And I tell the women, put it in your bra if you're wearing a bra, and the guys, well, you figure it out. So those are rose quartz, and they can come in smaller pieces like that. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in the bottom of my purse. I give them away. It's just really a beautiful way of doing things. Just gorgeous. I was playing with my stones. That one's got to go back on the shelf. That's the aventurine. And emeralds. I don't own any emeralds either, so couldn't show you around of those. The essential oils are rose and jasmine. And I will let you know right now that the rose essential oil is one of the most pricey. It's the most valued because it's hard to get, or it's hard to make it into an essential oil. But it's worth getting if you can. Jasmine, you can always plant a jasmine tree or rose bush and still feel the essence of those roses. Chakra number 5 is all about communication, and the color there is blue. The stones for that are turquoise. I didn't pull my fluorite. I have a whole necklace of fluorite, and aquamarine. And the essential oils for this are chamomile, which we know is used to improve mood and relaxation. And frankincense could be used again for this throat chakra. And as I said, if you want to do the good communication and you're a little bit nervous, wearing the blue will make you feel good, especially if you're presenting to a group of men. Men especially love the color blue. Blue is the most favorite color all over the world, apparently. It's the most popular color. So do keep that in mind when you're dressing for blessing. Chakra number 6 is the seat of vision and dreaming, and it's indigo. And stones for that are sodalite. Here's a raw piece to show you. See, it's not been tumbled. That's the raw piece. Comes from the sodalite capital of Ontario, and that is Bancroft. I also have a blue lace agate. Isn't that a little beauty? And I have this other stone. This is blue lace agate also. And it's got 2 different colors because I made a mistake. And I kept it on my altar, and my altar gets a lot of sun. And so look at how much it is bleached, almost a straight line across. Darker on that side, lighter on that side. So that's the real color. And I shouldn't have done that. I have a beautiful wand that was fluorite and it's all bleached out now. So be careful where you put your stones because they'll turn opaque. Just like when you wear an opal, don't put it in the water because it'll bleach out and it'll look like looks like a cataract. What else do I have for you? Okay, Lapis Lazuli. Oh, amethyst is also good for the sixth chakra. Isn't that a beauty? Here's another piece. They usually sit right behind me too. See? Isn't that gorgeous? And every once in a while, I just run some water over it. And I would never sit it in the sunshine, but I will sit it in the moonlight. Just don't forget it there because then it'll be sunshine the next day. The essential oils for this are cedarwood, basil, and clary sage. We burn sage in our smudge. So the essential oils, the cedar in there that we also burn in our smudge, that could be working for your sixth chakra. Your seventh chakra, connection with the divine goddess in us. And that's either violet or white. And again, the amethyst works well for that. It could be clear quartz. Just have a piece of clear quartz right here. Could be that. It could be, quartz comes in a lot of different, I've got the raw ones and everything. So you can have your clear quartz. It also can be the color white or violet. And then there's this. This is Labradorite. And it's white. I like it. It's all veiny. Reminds me of the new backsplash I just had put in my kitchen. Here's my little bag of Labradorite. What else do I have? Clear quartz, Labradorite, amethyst, and diamonds. Diamonds are great conductors. And remember, quartz is in everything. They're in our watches, they're in our computers and everything. So it's a really good stone to have around. The essential oils for this are lavender, and it's used to relieve stress. And I was working in a very stressful, packed environment one time, and somewhere I read that lavender helps to calm down the advances, unwanted sexual advances, because it reminds people of their grandmothers. So if you want to try lavender, if you have that kind of a sexually harassed work environment, by all means, put it in your diffuser, have the lavender do its magic. If it's especially charged, lemon works well to calm down highly stressed spaces. Rosewood is also a very good essential oil for the seventh chakra and to open that right up. That's it. That's the stones, the oils. If you have any questions, I know this is brachiated Jasper. I couldn't take it all out. That's if you wanted it. That's all obsidian. So if you're interested in having a discussion about this, if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate. Drop me a comment, ask me questions. And if I don't know it, the answer to it, I will do my very best to find it, because there are experts in this field that are always happy to share their knowledge, because all of this comes from a center of love and from the divine. It's all our connection back to Mother Earth and to our roots. Check out my other videos where I talked about the chakras. I talked about dressing for blessing, creating sacred space, and more. And like I said, I'm packing in as much as I can in these short videos. And then we're going to start to talk about the 7 secrets of women with zest. It's in my book, and I'm going to do them 2 at a time. 7 secrets of women with zest. So watch out for that. Please share with your friends, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. If I'm covering a topic that you really like, let me know, and I'll do more of that. So take care of yourself. In the meantime, fill your heart with love, balance out your chakras, breathe deeply, love life, and make it very zesty, because if it's not zesty, it's not sustainable. We need that. Thank you so much.